I think it's about time we reclaim our narrative. About time we reshape the contorted misfortunes of our past so we can walk the future with the truth in our hearts. Because black history is vast. Too complex for your history class, so you took the narrative of my heritage and you broke it to fractions. Missed out the great chapters, but made sure to highlight the parts where we got captured. Every time I seemed to read a textbook, my people were lost. Well, it's no wonder I didn't pass. I got an F in history, and trust me, that was me making a statement. In translation, I meant F you in your curriculum because I'm making some changes. Because the revolution of the Mangrove 9 will never be forgotten. Notting Hill, 1970, brothers and sisters, young and old, rose up to face the disparity that they suffocated in large. Racily charged, the boys in blue barged through the gates of the Mangrove Sanctuary. We're searching the place and we don't need a bloody warranty. But little did they know that this was the last straw, because it's only a matter of time until a minority comes for war. And so it ensued, an outrage from the community. Pent-up frustration led to the mobilization of our revolting unity. 9 were arrested and accused of rioting, and this led to be a trial which lasted 55 days. 55 days of battling the jurisdiction within their own playground. They tried to take us down, but we stood our ground. The Mangrove 9, you must say the names loud.
With regards to the Mangrove 9, I think as a daughter, Jamila Bolton Gordon, Roden Gordon's daughter, we've had some members that have had multiple trials within the Mangrove 9. We've got families who broke down because of this. We have children who are the next generation who are still grappling with some severe psychological issues. Have the police learned from the impact of their gang mind mentality? I'm not sure if they have yet.
11 years on, we end up in 1981. New Crossfire claimed 14 lives. Until this day, no justice has been passed on. You see, you need to understand the extent of the racial tension our parents were facing. The National Front were trying to kill your black ass, and the police, they weren't saving you. So I get pissed off every time I hear the verdict. They took the tables and they turned it. Said the cause of the inferno came from the inside. But word from the inside is that a petrol bomb came from the outside, thrown by the hands of a white guy with the intent of harming black lives. Matter? Do we matter? 14 dead and nothing's been said. Rest in peace to those beautiful black boys and girls who had to suffer such a tragedy. For as long as we use our voice, their memories will be etched within the fabric of our narrative. Justice may not have been served, but the screams of the youth on that terrible day, I assure you, God most definitely heard. And at some point, the chickens will come home to roost, because what's done in the dark must come to light. The New Cross Massacre, you must say the names right. You see, our people have always been soldiers. When you time travel back through history, you will notice our victories amidst the trials and tribulations, but they'll keep this a mystery. So it's only right that I told you about a brother who changed the game. Lieutenant Walter Toll, the first black man to lead a British army. You see, World War I was a hurtful one, but they seemed to miss out the bloodstains that spilled from black veins. Africans and Caribbeans, the things they were seeing, fighting a war in a foreign land that labeled you less than a being. Walter Toll was one of them. He walked a path, but he couldn't have been a footballer. He was high in demand. A couple of more days he would have been signed to Glasgow, but a war broke out, so they put him in cargoes and gave him an arsenal. 3 years deep in the trenches. He spent 3 years deep in the trenches and survived the brutalities of his godforsaken reality. So much that even earned him a merit of a higher emblem, and did a mention that this was unprecedented. A black officer? You see, he made them change the rules, because back then that was something they would never offer ya. Lieutenant Toll died in action. His body was never retrieved, but his spirit will forever be received. Born as a Negro, but remembered as a war hero, we must say his name as a people. And you see, this doesn't even scratch the surface of our ancestors and their untold adventures. But they walked so we could run. They bled so we could heal. They spoke so we could scream. They died so we could dream.